Good morning, this is Keisha Spivey, and I'm bringing you your Friday Fire. I am so pumped up right now that I can hardly stand it. I don't care how long you've been walking with God. There are moments when something drops 18 inches from your head to your heart. And that happened for me this week. In the middle of teaching a Bible study about the last days of Jesus's public ministry, some things literally lifted off the pages of the book and they became rhema to me. You know, as Jesus was coming in John 10, getting ready to move into 11, where he's giving his final words to people, he was faced with the Pharisees. And after healing the blind man, after turning, the couple fish and bread into feeding 5,000, he done miracle after miracle after miracle. And those Pharisees still doubted him. The people he was called to, the people who had memorized the first 5 books of the Bible, the ones walking around with all of that like big medallions on their necklaces around their neck, still would not accept who he was. And so when he was closing down his public ministry and he had just said once again who he was and who sent him, those Pharisees and those people who didn't believe picked up stones to throw at him. And it said right there at the close of John chapter 10 that Jesus stole away and he went from here to there. And at that place called there, people came to him and they received who he was. They received the gospel. Their lives were forever changed. And in the moment of me talking about getting from here to there, I realized it was rejection that took Jesus from that place called here to the place called there. The people he'd been called to did not receive him. They did not accept him. They did not recognize him for who he was. And it took their rejection. It took their not wanting him to be a part of who they were for him to come to himself, steal away, and go to that place that God had ordained for him. And in that place called there were the people he was called to. In that place called there, it was provision. In that place called there, it was protection. In that place called there was the perfect will and the plan of God. And in that place called there is where you find all of us, because we weren't the ones he came to. But because they refused him, when he came to that place called there, we were able to come to him and we accessed him and we laid claim to the things he was trying to tell everyone that he was there for. We were able to receive the saving grace of Jesus. We were able to receive forgiveness. We were able to receive all that he had for us. It was in that place called there. So to those of you who are trying to force fit a place called here, let it go. Jesus was rejected and he had to release himself. He had to release the people. He had to release that assignment, literally shake the dust off his feet and move to that place that had been prepared for him so that he could be about his Father's business. He could do the things God had called him to do. He could finish the course and the plan ordained for him. So for you today, I want to challenge you. Stop focusing on the people that have rejected you and focus on the people that receive you. Stop trying to force fit yourself into a place that is not designed for you. Maybe it was for a season, but that season has ended. And now God is saying, I need for you to leave that place called here and go to this place called there. And I want you to get excited. Pack your bags, get in faith, start tuning into the voice of God. Let him lead you. Let him direct you, because all the things that you're believing for, all the purpose that he placed on the inside of you before he sent you here is waiting over there. Go there in boldness. Go there in confidence. Go there knowing that he who began a good work in you will see it through to completion. Go over there trusting that he has called you, he has ordained you, and he has equipped you. Go over there, start that new career, start that new business, start whatever the process is. Go back to school, learn a new trade. Whatever it is God is birthing in your belly and he's telling you to go there for, you go with the total and full confidence that God can do anything but fail and he can do anything but lie. So I am challenging you today. Pack up, leave here alone, and get your happy hips over there to that place God says is for you. So that's my Friday Fire. I look forward to chatting with you on next Friday. And until then, do you and live your life on max. God bless you.